So yes, sharing the screen. Yes. Yeah. Is it visible, guys? So total, how many are there today? Six are there. Sharad is like reconnecting. Afrid is there. Chandra Sena is there, and Chandu. One, two, three, four. Okay, Mamshi is also there. Good. So Mamshi, you're not coming to class? Yes, it's visible, guys. My screen is. I guess my screen is visible. Notepad. Yes. Yeah. So just can someone confirm that whether my screen is visible or not? Yes, visible. Okay. So guys, today we are going to learn about transaction. Transaction. So what is the meaning of transaction? First, we need to understand few things about this. So transaction means what? It is an operation. We can say it is a combination. It is an operation. So operation can be anything. What are the operations we are talking about? So first example, we have so many operations. Like for example, I am downloading something. Downloading a file from internet or from a browser, from a website. Yes. The second one is I'm just listening a song or anything. So I'm just executing program. So all these are what some of the operations. It is executing a query. Yes. Yeah. Or third one is like transferring the transferring amount to each others. Yes. So these are known as what? Transactions. Yes, transaction. So what is the meaning of transaction? We need to understand, guys. So transaction is nothing but it is a collection of what? Collection of operations. So now for example, I can give you the example. Like we have a and we have an operation that is called r. Means what? This is a is a file. On this, what I'm performing read operation. The meaning is on a I'm performing read operation. Read operation means what? Only I can access. Only I can access it. I can't change. Uh, can't modify. Yes. Now that if I'm doing this a of w means what? I can also read also modify. Yes. Yeah. So it means what? Now I have a. In the same way we have b of r. Again we have b of w, right? So it means what? These are the operations. On a b transaction we can able to perform these operations. Okay. So there are so many number of operations, number of transactions. Just a second. Yes. Yeah. It's all okay. Yes. Somebody left, I guess. Who is left? Vamshi is there. Frid is there. Okay. Sharath left, I guess. Fine. So these are the operations, guys. Now The problem here is we need to understand what are these operations totally we have. So total operations, there are three types of operations we have. We can able to see here. Yes. Yes. What is the first one? First operation. So these operations are what? Problems. Problems with the what? Problems with concurrent execution. So what is the meaning of concurrent, guys? Anyone? So we can say that there can be a problem with the concurrent execution. Execution concurrent means what? Simultaneously. So concurrent means what? Simultaneously means repeatedly, one after one another. So now totally we have two operations, two main operation. What are those two main operations? One is read and another one is write. Second one is write operations. So what is happening with the read and write? There are some problems with this. Let's see that what are those problems here. Concurrent, when we are talking about concurrent execution means simultaneously. If I'm doing, like for example, I'm transferring the amount, you are also transferring, so I am transferring. Or else like a is what? A is reading. Again here B is also reading. Again here C is also reading. So it means reading means what? There won't be any problem, but A is also, A is being written, W. So there are so many operations being held on the same time, guys, same time. Yes. So so we have some problems. Let's see one by one. The first problem is what? We can say right conflict. These are what? Conflicts. So these are the some of the conflicts means what? The There will be a problem if both are there. Then first one is what? W conflict. So what is the meaning of W conflict? It means what? Right, and also right. Now for example, if I'm writing a on the a file, someone is writing means someone is doing modification, and the same a file, another person also wanted to write, then there will be conflict, right? This is another person, like for example a1, like p1 person is doing some operation on the same file. Here it is p2. Okay, so he's doing this transaction and this also this transaction on the same file. If both are writing means it is what? A problem. So the problem is known as what? Write conflict, and it is also known as what? Lost update problem. Yes, what happened? Any disturbance? Okay. So there are conflicts. This we need to understand. What are those conflicts? We have three conflicts. So first conflict I'm talking about. We have total three conflicts. Three conflicts. So I'm talking about first conflict. Conflict. Yes. What is the first conflict here? Right conflict. So right conflict means what? I'm explaining here. Person one wanted to, what he's doing on the file A, he is doing write operation. Person 2 on the same file, he is also performing the write operation. It means both are modifying. It is a problem. So it is a conflict. That conflict is known as what? Lost update problem. Lost update problem. This is a name it is given to that. Lost update problem. Okay. So this we need to understand. Lost update problem. So when it happens, guys, when this lost update problem happens, now when, like, it happens when two transactions, so two transactions attempt to update same data. Okay, same data concurrently. So when it happens, when two transactions, like here one transaction one, this is two transactions. So two transactions are attempting to what, to update. They are updating the same transaction at the updating the, yes, same data. Yes, in this case, what happens? Yes, it is leading the loss of the data. It is leading to loss of the data. Yes. So this is the problem with this. Yes. Now we'll see one example how this is a problem. Yeah. So what can be the problem, guys, when both persons are trying to manipulate the data? What can be the problem? Can you say? Now, for example, in the bank, in my account, I have 10, I have 1,000 rupees. Okay. Yes. In my account, and your account, yes. So this 1,000 rupees, let's understand here. You are there. You also have my account. You have my account access. Yes. Now you are transferring 500 to your account, and I am also trying to modify. It means what, we both are working on this on my account. Yes. So what can be the problem? You are also working on my file, I am also working on my file. It means there will be a problem. Yes. So what can be the problem, guys? The problem will be data inconsistency. Means data will not be consistent. Whenever I am transferring 500, I will be feeling that I should have 500. But what if you are also transferring 500? Means I am left with a zero. So it means what? Like for example, A transferred 500 to B. B. So A is having balance. A is having how much? A is having 2,000 rupees. When A is having 2,000 rupees, he transferred to B. Now what is the balance? Balance with A. Balance with A will be how much? 1,500, right? 1,500. But if C is also transferring 1,500 to whom? To someone else, to D. Then balance of A will be what? Zero. So data inconsistency is my problem, guys. Here the main problem is data inconsistency. Inconsistency is the main problem, guys. Just note down these points. These are really important. Yes. So just note down here. What is the problem with the? Yes. The problem name is what? Right. So it is lost update problem. Right here I'm saying. Right conflict. Yes. I'm giving you 1 minute of a time. Just you can make a note. So guys, how many of you understood right conflict? Raise your hands. Okay, only one person. Yeah, so it is very simple. Whenever we are making some changes on one file, you are also making, I am also making changes on the same file. Changes means what? Writing means what? Modifying. If we are modifying the same file, it means if we are doing transactions, it means there is a loss of data. Simple it is. Try to understand. Okay. Now this is what? This is about what? Right conflict. Yes. Now we have another conflict also. Let's understand what is that conflict it is. It is WR conflict. WR. So read write conflict also we can say, and we can say that it is dirty read problem. What it is? Dirty read problem. Dirty read problem. Yes. Now this is what second conflict it is. Yes. Here I'm giving it in short. So the meaning here is, let's understand one meaning here. The meaning is the dirty read problem occurs when it is occurring when one transaction updates. What it is updating? An item or an data, an item of the database. Yes, when one transaction is updating an data of the database and somehow the transaction fails. It fails, and before the data gets rolled back. Before the data gets rolled back. Yes. So what is the meaning here is, let's see one example. So it means what? When one transaction is updating, when one transaction is updates an item, one item is getting updated of the database. Meanwhile, there is a transaction fail. So when we get failure of a transaction, guys, can anyone? When a transaction can fail. So if I'm transferring the amount to my friend account, so sometimes it fails, right? Why it will fail? Can you give me some reasons? Yeah, perfect. You said correct. So it can be an issue with a network issue, bank server issue, or sometimes the hardware problem also cause, right? Like software upgradation or something software failure. Yes. So now here, let's understand this with a very simple example. Like here I have time, and here I have tx. Tx is what? My transaction, my x transaction. T transaction, T for transaction, x is what? One person, x person, and here we have ty. Yes, now we have t1 transaction. At t1, what we are doing? We are reading. What we are reading? A file is getting read means what? Access. I'm accessing the a file. Here I'm not doing anything, no transaction. Okay, fine. Now at the t2 point, what is happening here? We are performing some operation here. So a plus 50. So initially it has something, some amount it has a. So just example, a is equal to, already it has 10 rupees it has. Now a plus 50. So it became how much? 60, right? So it becomes something. Now what I'm doing here is at t3. It means here also nothing, no transaction happens in the ty. So it is also blank. Okay. Now after this t3, at the third t3 time, what we are doing, we are making right of a. So what is the meaning of right of a? So whatever we are reading here, we are reading just a 10 a value. We are making just accessing. It means what? Checking the bank balance or checking the phone pay balance. That's it. Now what we have done is we added some 50 rupees. Okay. After adding the 50 rupees, we are confirming it. Right means also not only exactly modifying, it is confirmed. So what is confirmed? We are just confirming that a value, it is 60. Okay. Now when we are writing here, still in the ty, the transaction, nothing, blank it is. Now at a t4, at the time 4, t4 time, what is happening here is nothing is happened here, but all of a sudden what is happening in this, reading of read of a file is being read by what? By ty person. This is person and this is also another person. Just understand. Now what happened is, all of a sudden, now at the t4, t4 is done, t5 point. Now whenever this transaction is going smooth, but now what happened is down server down server down, it became what? Server down means what? Failed. The connection became fail. So it means what? If it becomes fail means what? Whenever it becomes fail, it will roll back. It is not committed. We have not committed this action. It means it is not permanent change. So it is failed means what? It will go to beginning. So now this now the a value will be how much? At the beginning, when it will go to beginning again, a value will be 10, right? Yes, guys. A value. What will be the value of a when it will roll back? So it will become 10. Same amount it will be. Roll back means it will go to the first starting stage. Starting stage A is how much? Just 10. So it means what? What is the meaning of this is, then it become 10. Now what is the purpose of this? Here it was storing how much? It was storing a value. A is how much? The updated a here 60. 60 what? The recent value, right? But after the system down or failed, server down, now there is no point of this. Yeah, just a second, guys. Yes, guys. So whenever we are reading a, this read a, it is of useless, right? So it is baseless because the a value is only just 10 because of the server failed. Server failed. So it means what? This is useless. That is the reason it is also one of the conflict problem. So what it is? Dirty read problem. So guys, I'm giving you 1 minute of a time. Just write down this dirty read problem. Yes, make it fast. Yes. Yeah, you have done. Now, third one. Let's see the third one, third problem. Yes, third conflict is, again, this is also known as what? Unrepeatable read problem. Unrepeatable read problem. So what is the meaning here is, this is also W and R problem. Okay. So now what is the meaning of this? Let's understand here. Yes. So it is also known as what? Inconsistent retrievals. Okay. So the simple meaning is, simply I'm saying you, in the phone pay balance you saw just now, you saw the balance just now, you saw your balance. It is something like a 10k. It is 10k, and you are very happy that you are having 10k, and you can do shopping, you can do all those. Yes, you will be happy. You can spend the day, weekend, you can celebrate it. But what happens is, after 1 hour, 1 hour, what happens? The balance is showing as 500. So guys, when the balance is showing 500, how do you feel? So it is really not good, right? It means what? In a transaction, this problem occurs when, yes, when in a transaction, two different values are read for same database. So these are the problems, guys. Okay. Okay, these are some of the problems we have. Now to solve these problems, solve this so to solve this problem, what we have? Concurrency control protocols. What are those? Concurrency protocols. Okay, concurrency protocols we have. Let's see what are those. We are not going to see in depth. Just you need to know what are the terminologies. That's it. So now here we have atomicity. Yes, acid properties. Acid properties. This I will let you know. Now, to avoid from those problems, we have something called lock based concurrency control protocol. Control protocol. Now, next one is time stamp concurrency control protocol. Okay. Next one, what we have? Validation based concurrency control protocol. Okay. So we have all these. Based with the help of this, we can able to overcome those three problems, guys. Okay. So now we are done with this. Now let's understand what is acid. A C I D. Yes. Can anyone tell me the full form of acid? What do you think? This question will be asked for sure, guys. This question in the interview they will ask for sure. What is the full form of acid? Acidic properties. What are the acidic properties? So you need to say that. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. Yes. Now let's understand one by one. What is the meaning of Yes, atomicity. Yes, can anyone in the entire class? Atomicity means what? What can be the Chandra? Do you have any knowledge, or you just know the full form? Okay, fine. So we'll discuss now. Guys, now let's see. Atomicity means, yes. Now, for example, just one example I will give you. For example, example it is, you wanted to download a movie. Okay, movie. You started downloading. Started. From where you guys download the movies? Movie rules or some other websites are there, right? You started downloading the rules. Yes, movie rules. Okay. So you started, and up to the file size is 2 GB. 2 GB. Okay. Now up to 1 GB, 1.5 GB downloaded. Done. Now what happened is, all of a sudden, power gone. Power gone. After 5 minutes, 5 minutes, power came back. Power is back. Power back. Yes. Now what happens, guys? Can you tell me what will happen? Will that movie will start downloading from starting onwards, or it will start from 1.5 GB? 1.5 GB. Yes. Yes, guys. Will that movie will start from 1.5 GB downloading? I'm saying, I'm talking about downloading. Guys, am I not audible? You're not making noise. Like, no replies. Hello. Chandu, you are there? Afridi? Yeah. No, no, Chandu, no. I think you have not downloaded the movie. It will not go from starting. See, it will start from wherever, up to wherever it is done. Okay. No, not starting. Yes. In the movie downloading, in something we are downloading, in that case, it will start from where it is stopped. Okay. So after power back, downloading, downloading will start from 1.5 GB only. Okay, not from starting. Okay, this you need to remember. But what happens if your transaction, you are about, see, now for example, Chandu, yes, Chandu is, what he have done is, he logged in to his app, phone pay app. You have logged in, you have clicked the password, you logged in. Okay, now you are about to send, transfer money to Chandra. Okay, now just you have entered, you have not entered, you are just about to enter the UPI pin. Then power gone. Now what will happen, guys? When there is a power gone, he is about to transfer the amount to Chandra. Now the power is gone. Now what will be happening? Will that amount will be getting debited? Yes, debited. Will that amount will be debited from his account or no? No, right? Yes, absolutely. It is not be. It will not be getting debited. Yes, yes. So, do he need to start the process again, or he will be like from where he's going to start that pin? From there, he have to start starting, right? Again, he have to log into the phone pay. Again, he have to enter the amount again. So, from starting again, you have to do. Over gone. This time, this time he have to do from starting. Okay, starting. Okay, this is one scenario. Second scenario is the second scenario, guys. Now he transferred transferred the money. Now power gone. Now what happens, guys? Transaction is done. If the power gone, now will the amount will be debited or not? Yes. Why the amount will be getting debited now? Because it is done. Debited, yes. Now what is the meaning is, if I'm doing a transaction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at the 10th I am going to complete. So in between, if there is a power cut or server issue, so we have to start from beginning. Start from starting. Again we have to start from starting. Again here, how we can start, like again 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, like this. Okay. So what is the meaning of this is either all or none. This is the meaning of what? Atomicity. Either all. If it is done up to 10, it has to be done. If it is done up to 10, like for example 9 and 10, now it is completed. Now once it is completed, we'll do what? Commit. Commit means what? Permanent change. Permanent change. Now we cannot roll back. Can't be modified. So it means what? What is the meaning here is, if there is any problem, if there is any server breakdown, it will start from starting. Either, yes. So if it is, okay. See guys, it means what? I guess you all have understood now. Yes. Commit means up until and unless we are not committing, it will again go back to the starting stage. Okay. So either all, yes. So atomicity, A talks about what? Either all or none. Okay. Either all means what? If it is happening, if everything is happened, it is fine. All the transactions are done. If nothing, if it is stopped at the eighth point also, or at the last point also, if it is stopped and there is a power cut, it will start from again. So what is the slogan? What we have? Either all or none. This is for atomicity. Have you understood? If you understood, then just type atomicity. Yes, good. Now I guess Afridi, you're not listening the class. So yes. Now we have done with atomicity. Now next point. What is the next point we have? Yeah. So let's understand what exactly this consistency is. So guys, what is the meaning of consistency in your own words? What do you think about consistency is? Idea? Any guess? doing anything regularly. Okay, consistency, correct. uh, some force applying all the time. Okay, consistency, some force you are saying. Okay, fine. Now let's understand what is exactly the consistency is. Yeah. Now, for example, if yes, how we can say that? For example, A we have A is having balance. A is having how much? 500 rupees. Yes. Now B is having 1,000 rupees. Okay. Now what happens here is, now what A does is A transferred. Uh, yes. No. A transferred. No. I think B will transfer. Okay. B transferred to A. How much he transferred? Let's see. The transfer amount is 500. 500. B transferred 500 to A. Now you tell me what is the balance of A? B is transferring 500 to A. What is the balance of A? 1000. 1000. Perfect. And what is the balance of B? Balance of B is 500. Now, what is the meaning of consistency is it is same throughout the transactions. Total amount will remain same. Now, for example, here plus, make it plus and tell me what is the total amount here before the transaction. This is what my transaction is. Before the transaction, what is the amount? 1500. Yes. Now, after the transaction, how much the amount is? 1500. Both the transactions before and after the transaction both are same or not? Yes. Before and after the transaction, the total amount is same. It means what you said is correct. Regularly we are doing something like same. The word same, what you said, that exactly the meaning of consistency. The total is same. Whether A is transferring or B is transferring, it is okay. But total amount before and after is same. This is called, very simple. It is called what? Consistency. Understood everyone? What is consistency? Yes, if you understood, just comment consistency. Perfect. Okay. Yes, yes. Now we understood about consistency. Now what is the next one? Isolation. Okay, guys. Now what is the meaning of isolation, guys? Hmm. Yeah. What is the meaning of isolation? Isolation means whenever whenever we have what we have, guys. So it means, yes, isolation. Whenever there are many transactions, concurrent transactions. Now for example, this is one transaction is going on, 1 2 3 4. This is one transaction is going on the file, on some file A, and the file B. Also one, again here two, here it is 3, here it is 4. So some transactions are going on in this world. We are so many number of transactions, means operations are going on, so many members are transferring the amount to one other, each other. Yes, even in the same room. Yes, in the same room, or at the same location. Now, for example, where you are staying right now, in your circle, like 500 meter or 100 meter, many transactions are going on, right? So, with the help of those transactions, is there any impact on your own transaction? I guess you have not understood. Let me make it very clear. You are using your phone pay, okay, phone pay. Or this time I will use the example of Rapido. Okay. Now you are using what? Rapido. You are booking a driver. You are booking Rapido. Yes, booking the Rapido. When you are booking the Rapido, many of them are booking right at the same time. So many are booking. So many members are also booking Rapido. Rapido. Now, when all are booking the Rapido, is there any impact? Is there any issue with your booking? Because all are booking. Yes, guys. If all are booking the Rapido, is there any impact for you? No, right? So, in the same way, if all are using phone pay, you are also using phone pay. Is your transaction is getting slow, or your data or whatever you are transferring, it is going to someone other's account? So, phone pay, you are using phone pay. Yes, phone pay, and other persons or others are also using, others are also using it same time. So this is not creating any problem to anyone. Yes, so it means what? When there are multiple transactions, there won't be any problem to anyone. Yes, so this is called, what is the meaning of this? We are keeping our own data, our own transaction isolated. So here the term called isolation comes into the picture. So isolation means what? It is separating, it is separating the transaction, separating the transaction. That's it. Keeping our data safe and secure. Safe, secure, safe, or consistent. Consistent. Guys, how many of you understand this isolation? If you understand the isolation, just comment the name isolation. Yes, good. Now we have something called, yes, durability. Durability. Now, what is the meaning of durability? Let's see. Now, now again, Afridi transferred transferred 5,000 to Chandra's account. Okay. Now, initially, like Chandra is having 10K. 10K. Yes. Yes. Just for an example. Yes. Now, after transferring, now his account balance will be how much? The balance will be 15K. Yes, 15,000. Okay. Now, this when he transferred today. So he transferred, Afridi transferred at today's date. What is today's date? It is 27. 27 3. Yes. So the date is 27/03 and 2024. Yes. This is the date, guys. Okay, he transferred. Now, after that, he have not done anything. Chandra have not done with this 15K. It is remaining like this only. Now, but Chandra, if he is seeing, Chandra saw, Chandra access the balance after 10 years. After 10 years, will this 15K will change or not? Understood the question? Now just you reply the answer. Not change. No. Okay. So 5. So transferred 5K to Chandra's. Okay. It will not change. Okay. After 10 years, it is not changing. Okay. Understood. After 50 years, 50 years it will change. Yes. It will not change. It means what? For the lifetime, the change for the lifetime, it will not change. Why it will not change, guys? Can you tell me why it will not change? What is the main intention why it will not change? Because the transaction which is done, that is committed. Yes, already committed. Committed means once there is one dialogue, right? Once I have committed, I will not listen to myself. That is commit. So we cannot make any rollback. No changes can be done to the transaction once the transaction is committed state. Understood? Yes. Now, this is what the main intention of what durability means. Whatever the duration it is a 1 minute, 2 minute, 1 year, 20 years, 200 years, whole lifetime, the transaction is not going to change at all because it is committed. Yes, these all are what acid properties. If you have understood, just comment acid. Acid, okay. Okay, guys. Now we have seen about acid. Now we are going to see some practical example, and I wanted you all to try this wherever it is possible, like workbench or command line. Yes. So now we are going to see some TCL command. So what is the full form of TCL, guys? Come on, fast. Transaction control language. Now let's see. Yes, for this I have also created one thing. Desktop, Myra, SQL, TCL. Yes. So where is TCL? Here it is. Okay. Now we'll see one by one. Yes. This is already we have seen. Yes. So now let's understand what is the meaning of commit. Yes. Now we are seeing some definition and then we'll go with the execution of it. So commit, what it is saying here, committing a transaction means what? Making all changes made during the transaction permanent. This permanent is there, right? That is main important here. Permanent. Once the transaction is committed, the changes become what? Visible to others transactions are saved permanently in the database. Where it is saved permanently? In the database. In the database, whatever the transaction we are doing, it is permanently saved. Next, in the data, yes, you can think of commit as a finalizing the transaction. Final. Yes, this is understood. So as you understood what is commit, type commit. Good. Now we have done with what? Commit. Yes. After this, we have something called rollback. What is the meaning of rollback, guys? Now, for example, in a company, if you are as a fresher, they asked you to join two columns. Two columns. You are very fresher. They asked you to join the two columns. So, but what you have done is by mistake, you deleted the total database, and this database is client's database. Very important information you have deleted of the company's client's database. They asked you to join the two columns, but you have selected the delete command or truncate command, drop command. Everything is gone. You will be afraid or not? Yes, you will be very afraid. You will be in danger, afraid. Now what you will do, you will just tell this to your senior if anyone is helping you. So what the senior will say? Senior will say, no problem. Why he will say no problem? Because there is a technique by which we can bring back the deleted file. And what is that operation is known as? Yes, what is that operation is known as, guys? For example, I'm using which one it is? This is called yes, OneDrive. So sometimes I also deleted some important files. Now I have to bring it back. So what it is known as undo. In general terms, we call it as what? Undo. Undo operation. So what it means? Making it as same as what is earlier it is. Yes. So in this case, undo, it is also known as what? Rollback. Rollback. Okay. So now it is rollback. Now let's understand the definition here. Rollback a transaction means undoing all the changes during the transaction and restoring the database to its state before. Whatever the state it has, earlier state, we are bringing the database to the earlier state. And the transaction began. Okay, at the beginning state, how it is? It's like canceling the transaction and discarding any modification. Rollback is typically used when an error occur during the transaction or when you want to discard the changes of any reasons. Yes, for any reason we made some problem or some error, so I just don't want that. I wanted my starting stage of the file as it is, so we go with the rollback. Okay, now next point, one more point we have, save point, guys. So save point is, let's understand what it is. A save point is a point within a transaction, within one transaction, to which we can roll back if necessary. It allows you to set what? Marker. So it means what is the meaning here is, let me explain you here. Save point, it is just helping us to make a marker. Now for example, on the database I wanted to perform update. Again again I wanted to roll back it. Again I wanted to perform what? Insert. Again I wanted to perform delete delete. So now these all, now I will be keeping here this as one. So now what are the save points up to where it has to be roll back, up to delete or up to insert or up to update? It means we can also say that up to where, up to which level I wanted the rollback. I wanted the rollback for first point, second point, like this. We can specify the points if needed. See here, you can later roll back the specific points if needed. Save points are useful for creating what? Nested transactions. Transaction inside the transaction, it is saying. Yes. Yeah. So now levels, point by point, we can do the rollback. So that is called what? Save point. So guys, I hope you all understood what is the save point, commit, and rollback. So total three operations we have in which one? TCL command. So let's see one by one. Yes. So the concepts are fundamental to the transaction management in the DBMS and are crucial for ensuring. So what is this main purpose of this commit, rollback, and save point is data integrity and consistency. This is main important. To maintain the data integrity and consistency, these all are helping us. Commit, make changes permanent, undo the changes, rollback. Save point means what? Allows you to set marker within a transaction to which it is rollback is needed. Okay. So now let's go ahead. Yes. So now I wanted everyone to type this and check what you are getting. First comment, this one. Select @ auto commit. What you are getting, not in the yellow one. If you are using your workbench, let me also use my workbench. For example, what I have done is workbench. Yes. Here it is. So here what I'm using, use Myra. So guys, just tell me what you are getting with this this line. If I'm using this Control C, pasting it here, and I'm just selecting it. Did you get one? How many of you got one? Like what you are getting, guys, exactly? This command. Yes, with this command. Guys, you all are there or you all slept? Yes, one you are getting. One. Good. Now, why we are getting? What is the meaning of one? The meaning of one is, let's see here. We are getting any information. Yes. So auto commit is one. So what is the meaning of this? Auto committed. Everything is by default. It is auto committed. If you wanted to roll back, it will not be roll back. It is committed. So we cannot have a chance to roll back. So now let's see one example here. Now we can set it by this commit one, or commit is equal to one and commit is equal to 0. Now for example, let me set it. Now I wanted you all to make it as 0. So set auto commit is equal to 0. Now execute it, and after doing that, then again you select this and check whether whether you got 0 or not. So do it and just let me know whether you got 0 or not. Did you got 0? Try this once. If you're getting 0, Chandra, you got 0. Chandu,
Yes, sir. In the comment section, down auto commit limit 0 to 10,000 explanation.
didn't understood like what you said. It is not, you are not getting 0.
In output, it is showing limit of 0 to 10,000.
Okay. So you got 0 here.
No, I did not get it.
Did this set auto commit is equal to 0? You have to do this one. Again, you have to select this. You have to select this again. Select auto commit.
Okay, sure.
So what we got, it means when we are having zero means what? It is no auto commit, and one means auto commit. That is a code here. Yes, okay. Now after this, what we have to do is we need to check, okay, whether I can able to get the rollback or not. So how we can check that on one table? So let me see what are the tables I created. Show tables, and show tables. Show table. Okay, here I need to use semicolon. Show table, and then what are the tables I have? I have, these are the tables. Let me use student fees, or student fees table. Select star from student fees. Now, this is what my table is. Guys. So total, how many records you can able to see, guys, here? How many records? See here once. Records means number of rows. How many rows are there? Perfect. Total it is 15. Now let's make some changes here. The changes are, I wanted to delete the 15th one. Now how to delete? I guess you know how to delete it. Yes, how to delete, guys? Delete from where we are deleting? Student fees, where id is equal to what? 15. Can we do this? Let's delete this. Yes, I'm deleting it. It got deleted. Yes, perfect. Now after deleting, I need to check the table again. Select star from table fees. The 15th row is got deleted or not? Yes or no? Perfect. It got deleted. Now, for example, I made one mistake. That is very important file. I wanted to get it back. So what I have to do? Now let's see whether if I'm using rollback, rollback. Now I'm just clicking on this rollback and check whether this transaction is successfully done or not. Successfully done. 0 rows affected. Now after this, again I need to check my students. So check it again here. I got back. Yes or no? Check it here. Ava, the details 15 Ava. Yes. Yes, this is what the miracle, or this is what the beauty of what? Rollback. So I guess you understood what is rollback. Yes or no? Perfect. Now, for example, if I'm deleting it, I'm deleting it again. Like this time, I'm going to delete some other ID. I'm just going to delete one. Delete yes, one. I'm just deleting this. Now I deleted it, and I need to also show you that if whether it is got deleted or not. So it got deleted. Yes, only two it is showing. It means what? It is obviously deleted. Now after deleting, if I'm making here commit, and if I'm doing it commit. So whatever the transactions I have done, I'm asking, please do commit and check whether it is committed or not. So it is showing yes. Now after commit, if I'm doing rollback, what do you think? will that one, what was the name of the one? I didn't understand. I have not remembered, but one ID one will be coming back. Let's see. What do you say, guys? Will my ID one will come back or not? Let's see here. I guess I have not done rollback. Done. Now, what happened? My one have not come. Why? Why I have not got my one? My ID one is not showing me. ID one. Yes. Why I'm not getting my ID one? Yes, permanently modified. Correct. So whenever I'm writing here commit, permanently changed. Whether you are doing 10 time rollback also, it will not listen to you. Why? Because it is committed, permanent changed. Permanently it is changed. Yes, that is what the beauty here. Now, for example, if I'm not using this, and this time I'm going to remove something like Sarah 5. ID is 5. Sarah. And here what I'm doing here is auto commit. I'm making here auto commit as 1. Observe carefully, guys. Auto commit as 1 I'm making. Set auto commit as 1. Now, if I'm removing the Sarah 5 ID number, I'm removing here. Done. Now I need to check whether ID number 5 is there or not. ID number 5 is not there. Missing. 4, 6, 7. 5 is not there. So now I wanted to get the rollback. I wanted to get a rollback. Now I'm using this rollback. So now I used the rollback. Will I be getting that Sarah back or not? That is my question. Sarah file I deleted. Sarah record. It will get back, sir. Are you sure, Chandra? No, Chandra. Let's see. Okay, you said it will get back. So I'm going to do rollback here. I did rollback. And after the rollback, I'm executing this again. I need to check. Yes, I got it. Yes, it will get back, sir. Yes, exactly. But what we have done, because we haven't executed. Okay, this I have not executed. I thought I have executed this. Fine. Let me check once again. This execution. I thought I have executed. Okay. Now I have executed. Now is done, right? Now let's see. I just don't want record number 6. Now let me delete it. Yes. Now record number 6 is gone. 6 is gone. Now this time I wanted to have a rollback. Rollback. And then now what happens? I need to have this table. Yes. Yeah, I guess I forgot it. Yes, because I have to execute. I have not executed. I thought I have done. So what is the meaning here, guys? The meaning is when our auto commit is 1, we cannot make any rollback. Rollback is not possible if the auto commit is 1. If it is 0, we can have the rollback. So that is important point. So what is the point here is when the auto commit is 1 by default, we can't roll back. Yes, if it is 0, then rollback rollback is allowed. Yes. So guys, you both have both of you done. Have you done this? If you are done, comment just done. Okay, Chandu, you are also done. Good. Now let's see one save point. What it is exactly saying about save point here. Yes, this is what a table here. Start transaction. Now where I'm doing the start transaction, this is for the command line. I tried this for the command line, and we are doing what commit. Now this we have done. Rollback we have done. Example for the save point. So guys, I wanted you all to try with the save point and tell me whether you are getting it or not. So save point is this. So what you have to do is, now what I'm doing here, I'm using start transaction, insert into student. This is the name of the table. Okay, we are inserting what the values we are inserting, and what is the name I'm keeping for the save point. I'm keeping the name as 1, and again I'm updating the students. Update the student, set name is equal to what? I'm changing the name of the id name I'm changing. And then after this what happens, I'm giving the name what I'm keeping, save point name. Observe it carefully guys, you have to perform that. So each and every save point name also I'm giving. See here it is save point 1, here it is save point 2. So 1 is responsible for what? Inserting into, it is inserting one record, Rajan and 18. Save point 2 means second, it is responsible for update. Okay, now delete from student where id is equal to 1. So it means what? Save point third save point. Third save point is responsible for what? Delete. Okay, now what we are doing here is roll back to 1. To 1, it means what? We are rolling back, means we are doing the undo operation to 1. 1 means what is 1 is performing to 1. 1 means what? Insertion. So it will get back to the 1. Yes. Now like this we can make use of it. 1 insertion is done. 1 means what? Rajan and 18. So here it is. Yeah, Rajan and 18, it is there. Here we don't have any Rajan and 18. Rajan and 18 is there already. 11. But I think we have deleted it, right? Yes. So yes. So guys, this is what yeah, this is what the code it is. Can you try once? So I'm giving you 2 minutes of a time. Try this. So here we are writing just a start transaction. You can directly go with this save point 1, 2 like this. If you don't have a table, you can check one table with this. So you're working, Chandra and Chandu. Okay, good. Have you created the table? So let's go with this. But here we have name, insert into student, name, age, grade, and fees. Yeah, using table in our data. Okay, good. In your own database, no? Yeah. Third student's name, grade, name, age, grade, fees. So name is already there. Age, grade I need to enter. Okay. Grade is A. Again, fees. Nine seven. Okay. Now after this, we have used what? Here it is save point. Save point one. Yeah. Now second one is update. So I may get here error because it is student fees, right? Name. And after this, update student set name is equal to Pandey, where ID is this. Save point two. Yes. Now update is done. Now again delete from, yes, delete from student. This is three. I will write three. For this, save point three. Okay. Now what is the name of the student fees? Here also student fees. So if I wanted to perform a rollback, so what I need to do, my auto commit should be what? Zero, right? This auto commit, let me make this auto commit as zero so that I can roll back also. So now what I have done here is insert into, done. I'm executing it. Save point one is executed. Save point two also. Save point three also. So have you done it? Anyone with that code? Yes. Now let me check the student fees table. Three. So what I have done here is first one, insert into students name. Insert into student name. What is the name? Rajan. Is Rajan is there here? Yes. It's 17 number. I got this 17. Okay. So first one is done. Inserting is done. Updating, whether it has got updated or not, that I need to check. So what it is saying here is Update student fees, set name Pandey, where ID is 6. Where is ID 6? I think 6 is already deleted. Yes. Let me keep here 14. Now it got what? Yes. So now it got updated to this Pandey 14 and age is 9. Yeah, that is okay. 8. This only name we have changed. Now delete. Third one is done. Yes, everything is done, guys. All these operations are done. Now what we need to do is, now I wanted to perform what? Rollback. So let's see here. What is this rollback is saying? Now, roll back to 1. What is the meaning of roll back to 1? Let's see. Back to 1. 1. So what will happen to 1? 1 means what we have done in this one? Student. Yes, let's see what is happening. So here we have added at the 17th row. So roll back to 1 means what? Execute. Once we have executed, now we are seeing what? The total table list. Yes. Roll back means what? Exactly it is same. There is a no change, guys. Is there any change you can able to see? No. Now roll back to, roll back to 3. Roll back to 3. 3. Now just check. Because in that 3 we have deleted that ID what? Third ID. So now the third ID is already there here. We have deleted this ID 3. Now ID 3 is present here. Earlier it was not there. So guys, I guess you have understood how it is working. So now like this we can keep on point. So I can go back to that point. Yes. So anyone executed? Chandra and Chandu? Yes, Chandra, you are done. Okay. Chandu? Doing okay. So guys, with this we have completed what? TCL commands. So in today's class we have seen what is the transactions, what is the concurrent execution. When we have concurrent execution we have some problems, conflicts. 3 problems we have seen. What are those are write problem, again read problem, read write, one more read write problem. So total 3 problems, and the solution also we have seen some log based yes, protocols, some 3 protocols we have seen. Yes, just you need to go and like you have to get more information on the on those. If you're not getting, you can just ask me, I will be providing you some information on that also. So after that we have seen about acidic properties, and then finally we have done with what? TCL commands. So have you understood, guys? Yes. Yeah, perfect. You, Chandu? So that was not audible. It was messy sound, but you can chat. So, Chandrasena, you are done with all 3: commit, rollback, and save point. Yeah, perfect. And Chandu, I hope like you are trying, and if you have any doubts, we'll clarify tomorrow. So, guys, we are done with, yes. So we are done with today's session, and yeah, that's it, right? So, so enjoy your dinner. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Good night.
The meeting has ended. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.